Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Fiery Mood, and I'm here to do a masculine and feminine counterpart energy update. This is just going to be a quick check-in on the energy as it relates to, the counterpart collective. Know that, this can just be your own masculine and feminine energy within yourself. Or, this could be, playing out between you and another person. If you're a part of the counterpart and or twin flame collective. So with that being said, just take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's not your story, it's just not your story, and that's fine. And know that the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. So like I always say, know your story, know your timeline, but more importantly, know your energy. You could be male, a physical male and feminine energy, or you can be a physical female and masculine energy. You just have to know your place and your energy. All right. Or if this is going on in between, yourself, your own masculine and feminine energy, you could resonate with both sides. But I am going to be starting out with the spellcasting tarot or oracle deck, just to grab an overall energy for the masculine, for the feminine, and then for the connection itself. I'll then be using the vice versa tarot for the masculine and the light seers. This is the vice versa tarot, and then the light seers tarot for the feminine. For any clarification, I am going to be using the Kemper deck. So with that being said, we're going to jump right in. I have not shuffled the tarot decks for the masculine and feminine yet, but I did shuffle the spellcasting oracle. So we're going to jump in and get the overall energies for each counterpart. So can I have an overall energy for the masculine? What's the overall energy for the masculine in the present moment? Alright, so we have truth out for the masculine. Can I have one for the feminine? What's the overall energy for the feminine? Ooh, we have commitment. And one for the connection. What's the overall energy for the connection? Pardon me. What's the overall energy for the connection? And I apologize if I sound a little, stuffy and congested, but it was like as soon as I was getting ready to do this reading, my upper chakras just like started going crazy. So I apologize in advance. I'll try to talk louder. That'll help, but we'll see. Let me just make some space here so you guys can see the cards. All right. So the energy of the connection is grieving. Truth came out for the masculine, and commitment has come out for the feminine. Bottom of the deck is compassion. So what I feel like I feel like both the masculine and the feminine are both grieving. You know, it's giving me like that Five of Cups energy of it feels like, you know, heavy sadness. I do want to say, especially with this compassion card, like both the masculine and the feminine are, you know, there is compassion between the two, especially in regards to, you know, this grieving energy. It feels like for the masculine, what they, you know, may be grieving is the, you know, the fact of, you know, not speaking, living, or exercising out of their truth, or, you know, their authenticity. And for the feminine with commitment, it feels like she's almost like grieving, you know, the loss of, you know, the commitment that never, you know, it feels like it hasn't, or at least the feminine energy is feeling like it's not coming together. Yeah, so I think this, you know, this grieving energy, like I said, I keep getting the Five of Cups. Both are just, you know, in a place feeling, you know, hurt, loss, regret in regards to how they feel about each other. And where, you know, the connection currently stands with this energy. So let's see why this is here. I am going to clarify it with the Kipper deck. So we're just going to see what this is all about. And then we'll move into the tarot and check, you know, the head space, the heart space, the surroundings, and, you know, what the next steps will be for each energy. If this is all going on, you know, within you, in your masculine and feminine energy, there's a, honestly, you know, there's an, you know, an imbalance between, like, in your masculine energy, you know, you I almost want to say exerting or stepping into this truth. And in your feminine energy with commitment, it's like almost like owning what it is. It almost feels like you're in conflict. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see, I'm gonna do one more. Just the bottom of the deck, we have the marriage card. So the masculine and the feminine energy. If this is playing out between two people, it's the, you know, the energy of, you know, union, you know, physical union. But if this is all within you, this is the balance that needs to, you know, you have to step into alignment for yourself. So why is truth here for the masculine energy? Why is truth here? Why is truth here for the masculine energy? Truth here for the masculine energy. and commitment. Why is commitment here for the feminine energy? And grieving. Why is grieving here? All right, so clarifying the truth card for the masculine, we have toil and labor with thoughts and concern. So this is just coming through as really, truthfully, you know, confirmation between the masculine and the energy of the connection coinciding with each other, where with this toil and labor card, it's almost like the masculine, you know, they're realizing the truth of how they may have been, you know, avoidant of what their truth is. You know, like trying to avoid it. For some of them, it's not wanting to put into the work, put in the work to, you know, truly face themselves, step into their truth and authenticity with that toil and labor here. It's kind of almost like they're working against themselves to avoid this energy, but it's showing up anyway. With thoughts and concern, this thoughts card is making me feel like, you know, it's almost like now how can I put it? Like now it's almost maybe even because truth can be clarity as well. So they could be seeing how, you know, their actions and avoiding the truth within themselves, the truth with, you know, surrounding the connection, whatever that may be, the truth about the feminine, you know, they're sitting here and, you know, like it's almost like now they're, you know, concerned with the connection, because the thoughts card in this deck, there is the privileged lady, who is this woman in the background. So the masculine does have the feminine on their mind, and there is some concern about that energy. What it's making me feel is like, you know, again with the grieving card, the masculine could be, you know, feeling like, you know, they've lost the feminine. If it's playing out between, you know, your masculine and feminine, a masculine and a feminine energy physically. There's some heavy concerns. And those concerns could, you know, be stemming from childhood for the masculine. You know, it could be bringing up some type of childhood, you know, traumas or memories for the masculine. But I also see that child card as the Six of Cups. It's, you know, which is nostalgia. That the masculine could be, you know, almost trying to, it almost makes me feel like reminisce or hold on to, like trying to hold on to the, you know, the memories of this person, you know, the feminine rather. Coming out on the feminine side with commitment, we have bad health and the mature man. And again, it feels like, you know, the feminine is grieving, like almost, you know, the commitment that never was. It's almost like, you know, the feminine has long lost hope that the masculine, you know, would evolve, you know, was going to evolve in this connection. Like actually step up. It's also like, I'm trying to put into words what I'm feeling right now, because I am getting like that, you know, it's almost like a mirroring energy. where the masculine is, there's, you know, worry and concern over, you know, like the feminine being, you know, only in their thoughts. The feminine's worry is like losing the masculine, you know, physically, almost, it feels like. That's what it feels like to me. I'm gonna get one more. Can I have one more for this commitment for the feminine energy? Yeah. Like some of you guys, you know, this energy is literal for the feminine, feeling like they're going to physically lose the masculine. Or that they already have. And clarifying the grieving card for the connection, we have the wealthy man and a message. And this is, you know, the energy of the connection. So I feel like where the divine masculine is almost regretting not stepping up. Could you go from the mature man to the wealthy man for almost, you know, not stepping up and communicating or expressing this truth to the feminine and to themselves? You know, it feels like, you know, there's a lost opportunity for the masculine. And where the feminine is grieving, it's mirroring each other. Like, this is the most mirroring I've ever had in a reading, ever, in these counterpart readings. Yeah, it's like the feminine is, you know, in this grief and sadness because the masculine didn't, you know, step up and reach out. Bottom of the deck, we have unexpected income. And that just makes me feel like there's something that isn't being seen from both sides. I don't feel, of course, like it relates to, you know, money, but there's something that's not being seen. Give me one more for this grieving, please. That unexpected income honestly feels like spirit working behind the scenes. Can I have one more for grieving, please? Yeah, and I just said this. This is so crazy. We have great fortune, which would be the opportunity. So both, you know, people are feeling like they missed out on an opportunity here. But like I said, I feel like spirit, this is my spirit card in this deck, the official person. Something is being worked on behind the scenes. Something is being worked on behind the scenes. So let's take a look at the masculine energy. Like I said, we're going to check the head space, the heart space, their surroundings, and then the action that needs to be taken. What's going on for the masculine energy? What messages do we need for the masculine? What's going on for the masculine energy? So bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups, which is almost making me feel like this compassion energy, making me feel like mutual emotions are being felt in the connection. This could be, you know, even the masculine feeling the feminine energy. But what's going on in the headspace of the masculine? What's going on in the headspace? The headspace for the masculine. I mean, we do have thoughts out here. So in the headspace of the masculine, we have the thoughts card. So the feminine is there. The heart space of the masculine. And what's going on in the surrounding of the masculine. Sheesh. All right, so for the masculine, we have a Page of Pentacles. Then we have Judgment. And then we have the Sun reverse for the surroundings. So the headspace of the masculine, it's like almost, you know, look at this. This is what I'm feeling. Some type of truth, enlightenment, some type of clarity is coming in to the masculine in their headspace with the Page of Pentacles. Something new that they're learning. Some type of enlightenment. But you see how the pentacle is lit up. Something is being illuminated to the masculine. In the heart space, we have Judgment, which could be, you know, a decision. It could also, you know, Judgment is the energy of like, you know, a calling, like a spiritual calling in the heart space that's going on for the masculine. But right now, I also feel like the masculine feels like he's receiving some type of judgment or karma as it pertains to this connection. In the surroundings, we have the Sun reverse. So, that's a tough energy there because, you know, that's the Sun is normally the happiest card in the deck. And for the Sun to be reversed, you know, it feels heavy. It feels very heavy. For the masculine energy. It feels, you know, it's sadness. It's unhappiness. Why is the Sun reversed for the masculine? Why is the Sun reversed? They could be feeling like they made a bad judgment call with Judgment coming out in the heart space, and now they're realizing that as the Page of Pentacles. Why is the Sun reversed for the masculine energy? Why is the Sun reversed? We got the World reversed. Truthfully, you know, the World is a card of endings and beginnings. But with the World in reverse, you know, it's like almost like this masculine, what's going on in his surroundings, like his world has like come to an end. But it's because with the Page of Cups in reverse, they're not, in their authentic energy. And they feel defeated and they feel defeated and like they've lost the divine feminine with the Nine of Wands and the Empress here. Because it's almost like they didn't, the clarity, it's like they're seeing now how they decided not to, move forward with this energy as the Chariot. They decided to, like he sleep on this card, like he slept on the connection. There's a lot of regret tied, especially to this Page of Cups in reverse. It's almost like there's some regret around, being guarded or defensive against the divine feminine. She's upright, the Empress. But let's take a look at the feminine. What's going on with the divine feminine? What messages do we need as it pertains to the divine feminine? I'm shuffling, I'm getting Destiny's Child, their song called Free. And they're singing, the song goes, ain't no feeling like being free when your mind's made up and your heart is in the right place. So some feminines, that's how you could be feeling right now. You may want to listen to that song. I haven't heard that song in a long time. But that is what the song that I'm hearing. This card wanted to come out. It's the Two of Swords. And it just came out as I was cutting the deck. But it's making me feel like this Two of Swords is like, I feel like this is, past energy for the feminine. This Two of Swords, feeling stuck and not knowing what to do, not seeing the reality of the connection. So I'm just going to leave that here because it just came out. But at the bottom of the deck, the confirmation of the song that came through is here. Like, and as the Nine of Pentacles. This is the energy of the feminine. The Nine of Pentacles is a very free and independent and stable and confident, secure energy. And with the Three of Pentacles behind that, it's like, you know, the feminine has, you know, stepped into, you know, it feels like alignment with herself with the Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Because she could have just decided as the Eight of Cups to, you know, walk away and focus on, you know, her own stability as the Knight of Pentacles. But what's going on in the headspace of the feminine? What's going on in the headspace? Listen, can't make this shit up if you tried. The heart space. What's going on in the heart space of the feminine? What's going on in the heart space of the feminine? What's going on in the surroundings of the feminine? What's going on in the surroundings of the feminine? All right, so headspace of the feminine is the Justice card, which, you know, it feels like, you know, she's very, you know, balanced mentally, looking at things, you know, realistically, seeing things for what they are, with this Justice card here. I'm also getting like understanding. Where, you know, previously maybe the feminine didn't, you know, wasn't understanding. Something could have been, you know, clouding her judgment, you know, in the past. But with the Justice card here coming out for the present headspace energy, it's like she's fine with the decision. The heart space is the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this feminine is, you know, like focused on their work, you know, collaborating with others. I'm also getting like the energy of almost like the Six of Pentacles, you know, where there's, you know, collaborative efforts going on, or at least this is what she's seeking, this Three of Pentacles energy. And the surroundings is the Page of Wands. Again, like I'm getting that free energy, like just setting out, you know, the Page of Wands is like an explorer energy, excited. You know, she could be starting something new in regards to work, you know, yeah. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have Death and Rebirth. Which is, you know, it's transformation, it's change. And again, look, yep, just like I said. We have the Temperance card and the Chariot. Yeah, this feminine energy is, you know, she's had a change. There's been a death and a rebirth process that has happened for this feminine. And she's moving, you know, forward as this Chariot, but very balanced in this Temperance card. Allowing, you know, spirit, it almost feels like, to guide this Chariot here. And she's excited to do it. As this Page of Wands. And she's leaving any uncertainty, lies, deceit, deception, anything false behind. Because the Seven of Swords is behind the Chariot. She's moving away from anything that's not true. Three of Pentacles? That was the Two of Cups. What's the Three of Pentacles? Yeah. So we have the Six of Cups for the Three of Pentacles, which is, you know, building those, you know, it almost feels like this card is screaming loyalty, building more loyal connections, collaborating with people, places, and things that'll be long-term, long-lasting. And she's made a judgment call to that, you know, to focus her attention in that area with the Eight of Pentacles and the Judgment card. And blocking out, you know, the things established, like blocking out what no longer serves her, protecting herself. And it almost feels like with the Seven of Wands, you know, like establishing and enforcing boundaries. Perfect, Divine Feminine. Even when it comes to the masculine, with the King of Wands here, no matter how hard it hurts. With the Five of Cups. And that's this energy here. So what action does the masculine energy need to take? So for the energy the masculine needs to take, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands reverse. And like, I really just heard like, get off your ass. But yeah, like if this is something that you want, you have to, you know, you can't wait around for whatever the masculine may be waiting around for. The masculine is waiting for something and not taking action. So the action he needs to take is to stop waiting. Like it's almost like these cards need to be reversed. He needs to, you know, accept where he's at, what he has, and move forward. Instead, he's waiting and staying stuck and not doing anything. So this is the energy that he's feeling, this Ten of Swords, which was at the bottom. But I feel like this Ten of Swords is, you know, what he's doing to himself. Give me one for the Seven of Pentacles. What's he waiting for? The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like the masculine is almost trying to wait for the right time. We have the Fool energy. But the Fool energy coming out is saying like the time is now. So that you can come out of this energy. Of this Ten of Swords. Yeah, get real with yourself, masculine. Now's the time for you to jump into that truth. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. The Fool and the King of Swords. The truth in masculine form is how we're ending the masculine energy, and we started with that truth here. Yeah. It's time to, you know, move forward. No need to cry over spilled milk. It's time for you to, you know, open up with the Four of Pentacles and let go of, you know, things of the past. Let go. Because emotionally, we got the Queen of Cups in reverse. It's time for you to open up emotionally, masculine. And then we have the Death card. Where is that? Yeah, the Death card. Up under that Queen of Cups reverse, the Death card. It's time for a new day, masculine. Alright. Look, and as I say that, flip the deck over, we have the Ace of Wands. Even though it is in reverse, is that new beginning isn't gonna come until you decide to take on this energy here, the Fool with the King of Swords. Alright, and what action does the feminine need to take? 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 Yeah, the action that the feminine needs to take, and it's crazy that this came back out like this, because this was at the bottom of the deck and you guys see me shuffling, but the cards are saying the action that the feminine needs to take is to, you know, keep working on what you're working on. Be okay with the decision that you made, the judgment call that you decided to make to, you know, keep moving yourself forward. Do that. Because that 8 of Pentacles leads to the 10. But in your case, you're going, you know, towards the Ace. You're going towards that Ace of Pentacles. That's what's there for you. So stay focused on whatever you're doing. If it's, you know, in work, on yourself, whatever it is, keep doing it. Because there's, you know, an opportunity, a blessing, a fresh start that is headed your way. With this Ace of Pentacles, no more stagnation. No more stagnation as this Hanged Man. So keep moving forward, feminine. You know, you whatever decision that you made, it's almost like this energy is confirming like you made the right judgment call. Because you can't sit and wait on, you know, never would encourage anyone to sit and wait on another person. It's just, you know, you can. There's nothing wrong with it. But just make sure, like, that's what it's almost making me feel like. Make sure it's active waiting if you are. Alright, and I'm just going to get the guidance or advice from Spirit as it pertains to the connection. So what's the guidance or advice as it pertains to this connection? They may not tell me because, like I said, initially I feel like, you know, something is being worked on behind the scenes. Especially with that Great Fortune card coming out with the official person. Oh, shoot. With the official person. What's the guidance or advice as it pertains to the connection? And I just seen the Page of Swords, and as I seen it, I just heard like wait and see. Spirit can be funny like that sometimes. the guidance or advice as it pertains to the connection at this time? Give me one more. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the Six of Cups, which says childhood memories, innocence, past returning, reunion, nostalgia, harmony and happiness at home, goodwill and kindness. And what I'm strongly feeling out off of this card, and I've never felt this energy here, off of the Six of Cups, even though the word is on the card. Look, is the reunion energy. And it's almost like with the Hierophant and the Knight of Cups, this is, you know, it's being spiritually guided, this reunion. They're spiritually guiding the masculine, like from behind the scenes is what I keep feeling. So they're working with the masculine energy right now. Sending him, you know, like almost, I feel like trying to like communicate with the masculine, like forcefully with this Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. Trying to like alert his intuition. But what's the guidance or advice for the connection? Yeah, it almost feels like the masculine is going through an upgrade, or that's what they're working on. So the guidance or advice for the connection is the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Wands. Now, what this is making me feel is like with the Three of Pentacles, as it says, you know, craftsmanship, practical solutions, teamwork, cooperation, recognition, ability to deliver, train and learn, initial fulfillment, and time for expansion. What this is making me feel like is it's all being worked out. There is going to be like some type of collaboration, cooperation, or, you know, something, there's something to be built between this masculine and feminine energy. And what the feminine energy showing up as this Queen of Cups, because, you know, it's almost like you've done your work, you're like tapped in. It's saying that, you know, keep the energy that got you into this energy, keep building on that energy, keep manifesting. It almost makes me feel out of your heart space, following what your heart is telling you, because what that is doing is showing the masculine how to do the same. As this Knight of, or King of Wands, because the King of Wands is, you know, it says born leader, entrepreneur, visionary, influential, independent, creative, ambitious, wants it all, boss, mentor, and advisor, partner. They're seeing it play out through you, which is like almost giving them that passion and drive to get up and take the action to create this. Where's the deck at? Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to, you know, upgrade the masculine out of this King of Pentacles energy and to almost become a little bit more, you know, driven and passionate into this fire King of Wands energy. That's exactly what it feels like. King of Wands. Yep. Can't make this shit up. They're working with the masculine right now to temper him out. That's too many. Yeah, to try to get him to stop being so, I'll take him, Spirit, to stop being so resistant. And like lighten his load with the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. They're working with the masculine right now. And this Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. Yep, and they're showing the masculine how to open up. With that Page of Swords, showing them how to build, how to collaborate, how to connect. And how to, you know, move and manifest out of the heart space with the Nine of Cups. How to, I almost feel like exercise, how to exercise their emotions instead of like maybe rashly or impulsively, to get a better grip on their emotions so that they can build longer lasting foundations. And the Queen of Cups. Look. Yep. So feminines, you're being rewarded. With the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. This has been a long time in the making for you, feminines. This offer coming in, it has been a long time in the making, and it could have came from somebody that, you know, it could be coming from your masculine who, you know, kind of has been dragging their feet as this Knight of Pentacles. And again, here we started out with the Grief card for the energy of the connection, and like I said, I felt that Five of Cups. There it is. There it is. It's all coming full circle, and what both of you guys don't see is this Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like Spirit is calling judgment on this whole thing, which feels great, guys. So that was the reading. So of course, I definitely hope it resonated for some of you. You know, and if not, that's okay. As always, I thank you for tuning in with me. And I will see you guys, yeah, because this is, like, I see the Five of Swords. Like, I see the Five of Cups and the Five of Swords. My bad, y'all. But, yeah. It's like both of you feel like, you know, this was an empty victory, and Spirit's like, psych. Like, I'm not letting y'all walk away with nothing, you know, or leaving you guys in this energy. It's almost like Spirit is calling the shots for this to move forward with Judgment and the Chariot. So Spirit is all over this, calling the shots on this here. Wow, that feels really good, really positive. So again, guys, I thank you all for tuning in with me. I'm sending you love and light. And I will see you guys on the next reading. All right? Later.